4 Starbucks horror stories animated, man. Now, as a young man, I've never been into Starbucks coffee. The only thing I know about coffee is GTA San Andreas when CJ gets invited inside for some hot coffee. Me personally, I like horror stories, but I've never heard one that involved coffee. Today we're gonna figure it out. Leave a like and subscribe. My first reaction video back, but with a new webcam. Focus, bitch. Let's get it. Story number 1.
This story is inspired from a true incident which happened in the year 2014.
Okay.
A 47-year-old hiker and YouTuber from Las Vegas got lost in the desert. More about the incident after the story.
Bro, nah, getting lost in the desert must be the most craziest experience you could ever have. Now, say I'm in the desert and I'm lost and I don't have nothing to do, so let me tell you guys something. The only thing you can really do is hunt, drink water. If you really can't drink water, you have to like drink your own urine. You might have to drink your own goon juice, man. It's crazy. I mean, me personally, I would have to do that. Yeah.
Tyler Finch is now single. My face went numb from shock.
Oh.
My heart pounded so hard, I could feel it vibrating through my chest.
Damn.
I had no clue that he was even considering making our split public. Worse, the post painted me in a negative light. Enough that Taylor's fans quickly turned their wrath on me. They flooded my social media with hateful comments, blaming me for everything. The first few days after that announcement felt like a fever dream. I was trapped
Damn, she looked like me when I got my heart broke, yo.
inside my own home, curtains closed, phone lighting up non-stop with mentions and nasty messages.
Bro, please never ever share a bad third-party opinion on a post, because this is exactly what will happen to you. I'm telling you. Been there, done that.
My best friend Cecilia was one of the few people who tried to support me.
Yeah,
she
see?
insisted that I get out of the house, but my embarrassment held me captive.
It's not your fault.
Cecilia kept telling me.
You need to remember that, Arena.
I know, I whispered weakly. But why would he do it this way? I still can't believe he didn't tell me beforehand. She shook her head, her voice firm.
Tyler's always thrived on drama. You're better off without him.
But deep down, I felt that something was terribly wrong.
That nigga dead, yo.
Tyler had always liked attention, yes, but he was never this cruel. It was bizarre that he didn't text me even once after dropping such a huge bombshell. Then, to make matters even stranger, he took off to Death Valley on the very day he announced our breakup.
He said he going to Death Valley, man. He gonna run into that nigga, the Undertaker. You know what? He got the choke slam from hell from the Undertaker. He got the tombstone pile driver, put in the tombstone. And after that, the Undertaker went like this. He clapped him. He got smoked by the Undertaker. He went to Death Valley, couldn't break up, because him, Undertaker, and Sarah was having a 3-way. Whoa, what type of twist is it?
I found out from his Instagram stories, photos of the desert,
never mind.
brief videos of him driving into
Whoa, he's actually alive.
of arid land.
No, I'm telling you, Undertaker
explanation,
crashed his V.
No apology, just a sudden escape. Days passed, and the hate messages got worse. I barely slept. My nightmares were filled with images of Tyler laughing while I stood helpless in front of a face.
Nah, she is tweaking out, bro. If I heard my neighbor screaming like that while they sleeping, and I'm trying to, you know, feel me? Trying to get my quick videos in, I'd be mad, yo. Like, I can't imagine. The fuck? Somebody just despawned?
Crowd. Meanwhile, Tyler was nowhere to be found. He didn't answer calls, and his Instagram stories stopped abruptly. I decided to follow him. Death Valley wasn't exactly close.
Man, she is a crick.
He was
Nah, Tyler was giving her that A1 pipe, yo. She mad as hell. She needs some meat.
avoiding me and what was happening behind the scenes. Cecilia warned me not to go
Yo,
alone.
nah,
I
yo.
insisted I'd be fine. The drive there
Man.
was tense. The desert sun hit me through the windshield, harsh enough that I had to squint, even behind.
You feel me, yo? Tyler was giving her that A1 pipe, bro. If your girl driving out in the scorching hot weather just to find you, bro, you giving her that Packanack Lodge wood camp pipe, yo.
Sunglasses. The first day in the valley yielded nothing. I checked a few motels around, asked the clerk at the front desk if they had seen Tyler Finch.
Yo.
Some recognized his face, but said he'd left abruptly or had never actually checked
Ooh, she fine. She some fine shit.
in. The second day was equally fruitless. I was on the verge of giving up when I thought about venturing deeper into the desert, where fewer tourists go. That's when I stumbled upon a well. It was an old, crumbling stone structure, half hidden by a sparse cluster of desert shrubs. At first, it didn't strike me as anything unusual, just a relic from some bygone era. But then I noticed something shiny at the edge. I
Oh,
approached,
nah.
heart in my throat. I knelt
Whoa.
beside it. My blood ran cold when I recognized Tyler's phone lying in the dust.
Bro, I'm telling you, the Undertaker hit him with the choke slam from hell. Boom. He took his phone. He was like, yo, this is going to be the last time you ever see this phone. Now I'm going to get his phone to choke slam too. Choke slam the phone on his face. Then he gave him the Hell's Kitchen. Whatever you call it. What the fuck he call it? What's that move? Hell's something. Hell's Rod. But you feel me? He climbed up on his log thing. Look. He climbed up on that log thing. You know what I'm saying? How you twist it. What do you call it? He twists your arm, climbed to the top rope, slap you on your back, and you done. What is it called? Hell's Rod? I forgot. But he clapped him and he clapped his phone.
My blood ran cold when I recognized Tyler's phone lying in the dust. Next to it was a broken chain that belonged to my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, bro, the Undertaker choked him with his
My
chain.
hands shook as I
Her ex-boyfriend was the Undertaker, bro.
The screen was shattered, and the battery was dead.
Yeah.
There was a dried blood smear across the casing. Panic coursed through me. Why would a piece of my ex's jewelry be here, of all places? My ex, Mason, had always been a manipulator, a pathological liar who thrived on sowing chaos. Tyler? I called out, my voice
Mason was just like me, yo.
cracking in the wind. The desert swallowed the sound. I inched closer to the well's edge, peering inside. It was too dark to see anything but my own jittery reflection in the shaft. My eyes stung with tears. Where was Tyler?
Yeah,
Had
he
something
done.
happened to him? I called Cecilia that night from my motel room, tears streaming down my face. She immediately said,
Harina, you have to call the police. This is too suspicious.
I know, I sniffled. But what do I even tell them? Tyler's phone was there, and I found Mason's chain. I have no explanation for any of it. She was silent for a moment. Then her voice turned urgent.
Harina, you have to trust me on this one. They need to investigate. This is bigger than—
Nah, what if Selena got something to do with that? Like, what if Selena was dating Mason or something, and she sent Mason to take out Tyler because cause she probably had a crush on her roommate and wanted to do some freaky stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, what is going on with my predictions? But imagine this is really what it is, bro. Selena's behind this stuff. Talking about, I need you to trust me on this. Come on.
than a petty breakup.
Despite my fear of more public humiliation, I dialed 911 and explained the situation. The local authorities agreed to meet me near the site the following morning. A young officer named Deputy Reed arrived accompanied by a more senior detective, Alvarez.
Okay. He look like he's straight business. He a black man with blue eyes, bro. He's strictly on, he could be Indian, but he look black. He black with blue eyes. He on business.
Well, and bagged Tyler's phone and the chain as evidence.
I recognize you.
Deputy Reed said, a hint of sympathy in his
Whoa.
eyes.
You're Tyler Finch's girlfriend, or ex,
Yeah,
I
whatever.
suppose.
Wait, what?
I've seen him on social media.
I lowered my gaze.
Hmm?
Yes, that's me. I just want him to be okay. Detective Alvarez looked around carefully, squinting in the sun.
You said the chain belonged to his ex?
He asked. Yes, I replied.
Wait, what?
I can't imagine why it's here, or how it ended up by this.
Yo, was that a typo? Did they just say the chain belonged to his ex? Wait, hold up. Tyler was a yes king? Hold up.
Yeah, in the sun.
You said the chain belonged to his ex?
What? You said the chain belonged to his ex. And didn't she say the nigga name was Mason? Yo, what? Yo, okay, so did Tyler cheat on her for yes king treatment?
He asked. Yes, I replied. I can't imagine why it's here, or how it ended up by this well alongside with Tyler's phone. And the following days, I stayed in Death Valley while the police investigation unfolded. Meanwhile, Tyler was still missing. Rumors swirled on social media. Some said he staged his own disappearance. Others claim
I'm
I
telling you,
had
bro.
done something
I'm telling you. The Undertaker did it, bro. The Undertaker did it. He went to Death Valley, bro. Who you think he gonna run into? Kane, nigga? He ran into Undertaker.
unspeakable. The hate messages continued, but I tried my best to ignore them. My main concern was finding Tyler alive. One evening, just before sunset, I sat outside my motel room, feeling the dry heat on my skin, when Detective Alvarez approached. He spoke softly.
We ran the chain for fingerprints. There's a match for Mason Carter. He has a history of harassment and assault charges.
I wasn't surprised, but hearing it out loud made me shiver. Do you think he abducted Tyler? Alvarez hesitated.
We can't be certain, but we have enough to bring him in for questioning if we find him.
I called Cecilia immediately, my fingers trembling on the phone.
Mason was always obsessed.
She reminded me.
He probably saw the breakup announcement and thought he could just win you back.
Bro, yo, what's her name? Cecilia? She is mad suspicious, man. Like, just look at her build, bro. Like, come on, I wouldn't trust nobody like that. Come on.
If Tyler was out of the
She cooking spaghetti or something right now? She need to give me some.
picture.
I'm
But
hungry.
how would he even know Tyler
hungry.
would be here in Death Valley? I asked.
Cause I told them. Look, she gonna snitch cause I told them.
Maybe he was stalking him, or you, for a
Bruh,
while.
it's something
She said
going
grimly.
on, yo.
That night, I heard a noise
Nah.
outside my motel room window. I froze, pressing my ear to the door.
Yeah, you want a Nutri-Grain bar? Yeah, I'm Corey's kitchen, bitch.
Footsteps shuffled, then silence. I slowly opened the door to find a single note pinned to it with a small hunting knife. My breath caught in my throat as I read the words scrawled in black ink. Stop looking for him or you'll regret it. Fear
Oh,
gripped me
what?
so tightly I could barely breathe. In the morning, I showed the note to Detective Alvarez, who reassured me the police were doing everything they could. They arranged for a patrol car to occasionally circle the motel to keep an eye on me. But I knew that if Mason was behind this, I had to be cautious. Just when I thought things couldn't get any more crazy, the authorities discovered fresh tire tracks near the well. They fought.
That's the Undertaker's motorbike. Bro, I'm telling you, the Undertaker did it. Look. The Undertaker's so smart. His name is Mark, right? Right? But he told her his name was Mason, okay? Mark Calloway, Mason Strike, whatever the nigga name is. Mark Calloway is responsible for clapping Tyler and throwing him in the well. That is motorbike Marks, bro. The Undertaker did it. He went to Death Valley and he paid the price, man. Like, what? Come on, man.
Followed them
Come
a
on.
short distance through the desert and found a makeshift campsite hidden under a tarp were shovels
shit.
and rope. And in the dying embers of a campfire, they found a melted scrap of Tyler's Instagram handle.
Oh, yeah, he done.
presumably from some merchandise.
He done.
But no sign of Tyler himself.
He done, bro.
Finally, a break came when a hiker spotted a man wandering disoriented in the desert. It was Tyler. He was
I'm telling you, bro. The Undertaker, he hit him with the choke slam. hit him with the tombstone pile driver. Went like this. Sent him about his way. He probably put him in the well. He probably came out. That explains the scratch on his arm. Oh, the scratch on his arm is from the Hell's Kitchen move. Yeah. I told y'all, the Undertaker did it.
Dehydrated, with a gash on his head, but
See, that's from the
otherwise
tombstone
alive.
pile driver.
The police and paramedics rushed to the scene, and I was allowed to see him briefly at the local hospital.
Arena,
He croaked, his voice weak.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tyler gave her that A1, D1, wide receiver, linebacker, running back, D, bro. The fact that she visited bro in the hospital after being humiliated on Instagram showed that this man was giving her that Jason Love treatment, dog.
Tears blurred my vision.
What happened?
I asked,
She
gently
crying too?
grasping his bandaged hand.
He came out of nowhere. He must have followed me.
Undertaker,
Probably
bruh. It's the
I
Undertaker.
live in a makeshift shelter. I managed to escape when he left, but I got lost in the desert.
Kenny Veach, a 47-year-old hiker and YouTuber from Las Vegas, disappeared on November 10th, 2014, while
Damn,
searching
yo.
for a mysterious M-shaped cave near Nevada's Nellis Air Force Base. In June 2014, he had described encountering this cave, noting unusual vibrations and an overwhelming fear upon approaching it.
Shit turned around, bro.
Online commenters, Veach attempted to relocate
Nah,
the cave
man.
in 2014, but was unsuccessful. Undeterred, he embarked on another journey in November, carrying a 9mm handgun for
Oh, okay,
protection.
yeah, he carried a gun.
After
Alright, that's
he
cool.
failed to return, his girlfriend reported him missing. Authorities discovered his cell phone near an abandoned mine shaft in the Sheep Mountains, but extensive searches yielded no further clues to his whereabouts.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's crazy. Now, something must have happened to bro. He probably got like scalded by a bear or something. Got lost, dropped his phone because he seen somebody running at him. He probably ran away from like a wild animal or something. I don't know. But that's the video, y'all. Made it a little short, sweet, and simple. I'm not gonna react a lot for today's video, but if you guys enjoy my reaction videos, let me know if you want to see more. I'm back doing this stuff now because I have a new webcam. And yeah, man, make sure you show support, share my videos out. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. It's your boy, the King Shy, and I'm out. Peace.